In your atypical texture rendering and lighting class, you would have an instructor that probably walks you through the process of rendering using some kind of 3D application. Since I'm gearing this towards like world building and level design and game design, I don't want to go that route. And here's why. If I'm in Blender and I go rendering out a scene, that's going to look great because it's got a rendering engine. Okay, same with Maya. If I use Mental Ray or something else to, or V-Ray to render something, yeah, it's always going to look amazing. The purpose of this series is not to make something look amazing because of a render. It's to make something look amazing before it ever gets rendered. Okay? So, along with this series, what we're going to be doing is now jumping into a fork in the road, and that fork in the road is the Unity game engine. We're going to be using Blender to do the modeling, the mapping, the producing of textures when needed. We're going to be using GIMP to produce textures. But in the long run, what we're going to be doing is placing these assets in an actual game engine. Unity 3D is free, so it'll get you started with a pipeline. It's very important that we understand what a pipeline is early on in your education. I've learned so much just by starting to develop things for a game engine rather than just making pretty pictures. You know what I mean? Like you see artists that just render stuff and it looks amazing, or they make a 3D model and then it rots on their hard drive. It's so much more gratifying to have it actually in a level or in a little world. So we're going to be looking at that pipeline and how it works, and to get you started early, you'll see the workflow involved on getting it modeled, textured, and into a game. Alright, so let's get on with the unit. This is just the introduction to this next chapter, and I hope you enjoy the unit.